Good morning! It's my birthday! I'm 28 this year. If I correct myself later, sorry. It's kind of early in the morning. Today's my birthday. I'm super excited. Joe's actually in Vancouver, Canada on a work trip, and what's really awesome about this birthday is I've never been to Canada before, and we have the opportunity for me to go up and visit Joe on his work trip in Canada. So right now this morning, there's a very sleepy Cooper in bed. He does this every morning. He doesn't want to get up, so I have to force him to get up and go outside. Whereas Blaze is ready to go. He's a cute puppy who's always ready to go. I'm gonna take the dogs out. I'm dropping Cooper off at my in-laws, and then Blaze loves daycare. Like, he loves daycare. I'm going to take him to daycare. Also because he's just a little more high energy, which is a little harder on my in-laws than Cooper, who, as you can see, would prefer to sleep all day. Like, when I take Blaze to daycare, he will, like, the people tell me he will play and play and play so hard that the dogs who are normally barkers are so tired that they aren't even barkers anymore. So Blaze will play all day and then come home and nap. Buddy, come on. Good job. I'm gonna get them ready to go and then drop them off and head out to the airport. Is it just the two of us now, buddy? Do you wanna go see Tevin? You wanna go hang out with Tevin? Yeah.
Credit and debit cards for all our purchases.
We're in Canada! I found Joe! Right now we're walking on the longest pier in Canada. We're in Vancouver, kind of. Not, we're outside of Vancouver.
Yeah, like 30 minutes away in White Rock.
Yeah. It is gorgeous weather out here, and look at how pretty it is. Also, if you look way over there, that's Washington, supposedly. It's kind of hard for me to believe, but look at that, all the houses, like the cute townhomes. It's really gorgeous here. So it's the next morning, we're back on the pier, and last night was incredible. We went to a place called Tap, a restaurant. Yeah. I had duck breast for the first time. I keep forgetting that word. Even when I order, I was like, duck something. But I had duck breast. It was incredible. Joe had pork belly.
Pork belly with scallop.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, that was delicious.
I'm going to be dreaming about that duck. And that's not even a joke. We had an incredible night. The people we're staying with brought me flowers for my birthday, which is so sweet of them. Today, Joe's mostly going to be working, but later, we are going to go to a Canucks game, which is hockey.
Yeah.
So
one of the playoff games.
One of the playoff games, which is crazy.
Wild.
Yeah.
Should be absolutely wild.
I'm excited. Not sure if you can see, but you can literally see the crabs
I could take a video
walking on the ground. Joe's gonna take a video on his iPhone, but you can see the crabs. We saw a little halibut thing.
Yeah, another one right there. What was a halibut?
I don't know, I lost it. They're really good at camouflage.
So many crabs around just.
But yeah.
Walking. That's wild.
So
Actually,
cool.
I think that's just a rock. Whoopsie.
So I had lunch at a delicious Mexican food restaurant, grabbed myself some ice cream, and I walked all the way out to the ocean, which was so cool. Oh, Canada. Hi, Cooper. We're back home in the States. Also, check these out. I got them at the duty-free store. They were only, I'll tell you a secret, they were only $130. Even the salespeople were like, are you sure? But that's what it said on the tag. So how could a girl turn down the cheapest pair of sunglasses, Gucci sunglasses she would ever see in her entire life? but we're about to go pick up Blaze. I didn't really film very much talking the last part of the vlog because we were just straight vibing. Right, Joe? A little bit later when I'm not moving about, I will give you guys a recap and insert the clips because we did some pretty amazing things. He's so excited. Yay! Hi, baby!
Baby, please!
Hi!
Come here, baby.
Hello! It's been a couple days, and I realized that we never filmed the rest of the video. Friday, Joe had to work still, and so I went out a little bit without him. I went to a Mexican restaurant that was called Zapoteca. Got the enchiladas, they were delicious. I also got a cucumber lime drink something. And unfortunately, I love cucumbers, but I can't stand pickles, and it tasted like straight up pickle juice. It was pretty and I wanted to like it so bad, but I couldn't even finish it because I was so like I just can't do pickle juice. Look at this baby. After Zapoteca, I went and got some ice cream, and then I walked out by the ocean. It was funny because I was wearing jeans. I didn't bring any shorts or anything, and I wanted to walk out to the ocean, and it was kind of muddy, and I didn't have any extra clothes either, so I was walking and I was like holding my pants up. I was like grabbing them and holding them up and kind of waddling like this so that I didn't get mud on them because I still needed to wear them the rest of the day and tomorrow. So that was a lot of fun. And then when I was walking home from that, by the way, it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous out there. I didn't realize how close we were to Washington or the ocean or anything. But then when I was walking back to where we were staying, I stopped at this cute little store. If I remember the name of it, I'll put it up here. It was something cottages or cottage or cozy something. And I got let me go grab it. Ta-da! I got this really pretty macrame that was hanging in the window because I thought it would go so perfect in our house. I want to hang it like right up here, actually. You can actually see because I feel like it matches the vibe of these that I got, with them both being like natural materials. So I need to get a hook so that I can hang this. And then this will be going up on my wall. I'm so surprised they let me through TSA and on the airplane like this because I didn't pack a bunch. I didn't have a ton of room. And so I'll put a picture of what it looked like. I just had it in my bag that I took on the plane with me as my personal item. It worked out quite nicely. I'm not quite sure what I would have done otherwise. Probably just like bought a duffel bag and moved everything into the duffel bag. Then the last thing that we did while we were in Vancouver, I'm gonna go put this down. The last thing that we did when we were in Vancouver was we went to a Canucks game. And not only did we go to a Canucks game, we went to a Canucks playoff game. It was incredible. I've been to a live hockey game before, but it was a long time ago. And it was in Boise, Idaho. And they're like fine, but they're not the Canucks, you know? And so Joe's boss actually got us the tickets, and we went with his coworkers. It was so much fun. The energy was incredible in there. The two teams were pretty neck and neck for the whole game until the very end. They went in overtime, and then by a fluke, the Canucks accidentally scored on themselves in overtime and lost the game that way, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Nobody was happy. But then after the Canucks game, Joe and I went on a walk because my dad had sent me a text that said that there was a massive like solar storm or something. The thing that causes northern lights to happen, aurora borealis, was happening very strongly, and people were able to see the northern lights in places where you normally can never see them. And so after we got back from the game, Joe and I went down and took a walk back to that pier, the longest pier in Canada. We walked down the pier. It was really pretty. The lights were pretty faint to the naked eye, but through my phone camera, we were able to see them a lot better. And I know it's something to do with like our eyes can only detect certain wavelengths of light, but our phones can capture more. But it was still absolutely stunning, and we had such a fun night. On our way back, we got ice cream again, so I had ice cream twice. And it was just the most peaceful, great trip of all time. Today is actually the 15th,
And tonight, as kind of like our last big activity for the month, we're actually going to see Pete Davidson, which is so much fun. We saw John Mulaney, I don't know if it was 1 year ago or 2 years ago, but we love John Mulaney, we love Pete Davidson, we love going to comedy shows in general. We saw Noel Miller recently. We've seen Bert Kreischer and John Christ, and then Trevor Wallace. So I'm really excited to go see Pete Davidson. That's the end of the birthday vlog. Thanks for watching. And I'm probably gonna be back in Canada again in the future. It was absolutely gorgeous where we were at. So if you have any suggestions for what I should do if I go back to Canada and to that area of Vancouver specifically, let me know. Until next time, bye!